Five best and five worst things to expect from Wakanda Forever. With the passing of Chadwick Boseman, it would seem that his tribute will be felt throughout the entire film. And though we see what seems like the passing of the King of Wakanda in the trailer, we also get to see the birth of another in an underwater setting. Enter Namor, Prince of Talokan. Don't think I missed those winged feet. Apparently, what T'Challa did in the ending of the first Black Panther to honor Eric's wishes by opening Wakanda and its resources to the rest of the world was not well received with his announcement at the UN summit. I'm pretty sure we see what looks like a raid being conducted in Shuri's lab, and both Ayo and M'Baku are looking up at someone or something in surrender, which is something Wakandans don't do. Without question, Kevin Feige has really created an eye-tearing, jaw-dropping scenery for every single culture we've seen so far in each movie. Now we get to see the Aztec and Mayan people get their time to shine within the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the Talokanians, a race of people living in an underwater kingdom ruled by Namor, MCU's third existing mutant. From the scenes shown in the trailer, it would seem that Talokan, its people, and their king Namor are the main antagonists in this sequel, and not only is Wakanda being infiltrated by American soldiers, but also by the Talokanians, and I'm guessing that just like in the comics, Namor is going to flood the entire nation of Wakanda and its people. It seems that for the loss of Black Panther, we not only get introduced to King Namor, but also Riri Williams as Ironheart in the wake of Tony Stark's sacrifice in Endgame. And with that, we also get to see the return of M'Baku, Okoye, Nakia, and the rest of the crew reprise their roles, and also get to see character growth within each of them. Speaking of M'Baku, the actor that plays him, Winston Duke, did an interview and said, and I quote, "Avoid expecting Wakanda Forever to be exactly like Black Panther, as the sequel is going to be its own thing. The narrative has evolved, and it's changed just like the circumstances and Wakanda itself. I just had to let go of my expectations while filming, and I think the fans should too." Unquote. Honestly speaking, what the hell was that? Do it speak for your damn self, because obviously you are not a major Marvel fan of the franchise you are a part of, to leave that message for us. What Kingpin wants and expects, he gets.
You know how much I sacrifice?
The expansion of the MCU brings forth so many different characters and solo films that we can't help but to wonder how they all will fit into the next Avengers film, and who will be in its starting lineup for Phase 4. But within the introduction of 838's Professor X, Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan, and now with Tenoch Huerta making his debut as Namor, King of Talokan, I hope we not only get a look at a possible third mutant character in the MCU, but also the first actual mutant ever in Earth 616, as it is in the comics. Fingers crossed on this one. The fact that we see Wakanda being flooded and on fire in the throne room means that Talokan and Wakanda are definitely at war with each other, and most likely the death of T'Challa sparked this feud between these two nations. Although we don't know what the plot details are, there is still a lot to take away from this trailer and speculation as to where will this movie take us. The suspense is annoying, but patience is a virtue. Speaking of patience and virtue, to step into the paws of the Black Panther is a step up that I feel only Princess Shuri deserves, and if my calculations are right, I theorize that in this particular aspect of Marvel Studios won't deviate from comics, and will instead make the wise decision to make her the new Black Panther. Out of the characters, Shuri, Namor, and Queen Ramonda are heavily emphasized throughout the trailer. And at the very end of it, we see a new Black Panther facing off against someone in the background, which is most likely, no doubt, Namor. Though Chadwick Boseman's passing feels untimely, and the world still grieves to have lost such an iconic and amazing actor, there will be a lot of references and tributes that will really tug on my heartstrings And although you are gone, you are not forgotten, Chad. No matter who wears that suit, who sits on your throne, or who leads Wakanda into battle, you will always and forever be King T'Challa, King of Wakanda, and the Black Panther. Wakanda forever. When I see